Hey everybody, you're watching Cole the CornStar. If you're even slightly interested in farming, or just want to watch a 22-year-old farmer get some stuff done, you're in the right place. Also, if you want these sunglasses I am wearing, link in the description. They are pit vipers, even though they look like cheap knockoffs. Hello everybody, and welcome to my farm build time-lapse of building Cole the CornStar's farm on Farming Simulator 19. So today we're going to be recreating the farm on the screen. If you don't know who Cole the CornStar is, he is a farming YouTuber out of Iowa. We are on the Upper Mississippi River Valley map, and we are going to be recreating his farm in this Farming Simulator game. So basically, we're just going to go through a time-lapse, and then I'm going to show the end product to you guys here. So yeah, if you enjoy this, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing because I have put a lot of work into this. So enjoy this video time-lapse. Also, before I begin, I wanted to mention that the beginning skit of the intro is just basically a recreation of his intro. So that's why, if for my returning viewers that don't know who he is, that's his intro. Alright, so you're going to see the final product of the farm here now, but unfortunately my recording software corrupted the final half of the footage that recorded a separate day for doing all the detail work. So you're only going to see really the main part of the farm. All the other details are going to be not shown in time-lapse form, but I guess it makes it more of a surprise. But yeah, we're going to move to the showcase here, and yeah, if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. So enjoy the showing of the farm. So before I begin the tour, I want to just quickly say this to the people that are coming from Cole's channel and not really knowing this game very well, because I know there will be some people that don't know what this game is. This is Farming Simulator 19, and basically people can make mods or modifications that publicly can be released. So everything I use is a public modification for the most part that you can get off of different websites. I'll make a video for you guys on how to install mods, but you can see there aren't many farmhouses, so I had to pick one of these as a farmhouse. I won't spoil it for you guys, but for instance, for vehicles, not here. If we go to large tractors, there's already the Magnum in game, but they also have Americanized ones. So I'll also leave a link to this game down below in the description if you want to take a look at that. But let's move on to the farm build tour. Okay, so to start off here with the ground tour, we're going to take a look here at the entry. So you can see I've replicated the right path over towards the main big machine shed and the fuel barrel. We have his farm mansion with the two big trees. I think there's two of them, but I couldn't tell from the picture and from what I remembered. Over here on the left we have his picnic table that he sits at a lot in the summer. Again, the house isn't perfectly accurate, but it's as close as I can get to in the game. And then here we have his Chevy farm truck that he just purchased this summer. As close as I could get to it again. Same with this Dodge. It's not two-tone, but it's pretty much the same spec. Similar trailer, a little too new, but still. This is pretty much the exact skid steer he uses in a lot of his videos. It's a Bobcat 863. We have this Freightliner semi, which is kind of like the one they have, but again, you're going to notice the theme. Not everything's exact, but I got a few things as close as I can get to the real thing. We have a little unload auger. We have Massey Ferguson skid steer, which is supposed to be the little case one, little tiny one. We have this case 340 that they have. This is technically supposed to be a J&M, I think, but these are supposed to be the two green carts. I forgot the 4955, but we have their new 9240 combine, but it's in European spec just because the game's based out of there. We have this Hardy combine, but sprayer, but it's supposed to be a Haggy. Over here we have the tractor that Cooper broke a front axle on, right here. Massey Ferguson 2745. Out here we have what's supposed to be their white Volvo, but it's a Ford Aeromax. Again, as close as I could get in this game. Same with this red Kenworth. This is supposed to be their red Volvo. And in here we have the Massey Ferguson tractor. It's an off-brand for Europe, but this is the Massey Ferguson articulated tractor with as close as I could get to the real disc. We have the sprayer trailer, and then here's the mountain of corn that they usually keep in their machine shed. I did make this before, but if you saw the whole video, you would have noticed that I had to redo everything, so this corn pile was all the way back there, but I just didn't want to bother with redoing all this because it takes a while. So then over here we have where the junk was. There's a little car usually sitting there, I think, the little AMG thing. Here's one of the bigger bins that's on the back. We have some junk because there's still a little bit left lying around. This is the little weird pit thing that they have. This is the shed that Cooper stores his hay in, and I think they store other little things like the backhoe. I don't know for sure, but I know they keep some bales in there. Down here is the part that I think really sets this apart from a lot of farm builds that people do, is I replicated it as close as I could get to the auger graveyard that they have for all their old augers. And I had this idea before I realized that 2 other people had done it, but I will say, in my personal opinion, this is a little more detailed. The one was on Xbox, so that was just the reason why it wasn't as detailed. There aren't as many mods on there, which I think he did still a really good job for being on a console. And over here we have some more junk. Some old cars, probably not perfectly accurate. We have an old cow thing. We have the garage. Now this isn't perfectly accurate. It's not exactly how I would like it for being like old and weathered, but you gotta understand this is a game that doesn't have everything in it. So that's all the machinery. We also have the bins set up here. There should be a mobile dryer here, but we have hopper bottom bin, medium bin, big bin. We have a smaller bin and a slightly bigger than the smaller bin. We also have an unload pipe into the big machine shed. Don't mind the store, that's just part of the mod. So that's pretty much everything with this farm. I was going to do the main farm, but I didn't have any sheds because if I just quickly show you here in the interface, the reason I couldn't is I don't have any buildings. The closest thing I could have was the, if I just find it, this building. The problem is you can see if you look right above the, I'll just place it down here. So you can see the door is on the wrong side for the big door. It should be over there, and this little door should be over here, and the man door, but again, it's the game, so I can't really do much about it unless I were to mod it in, but I don't really have the time or patience to do that. But that's going to pretty much be it for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Again, check out CornStar's channel. He's the guy that made this farm, or owns this farm. I just recreated it for fun. And if you enjoy my content, you want to see more of my stuff, be sure to subscribe, because I do make a lot of farming simulator content, and I build a few farms every now and then, and I also have a few realistic Let's Play series on the channel. So if you enjoy that, be sure to consider subscribing, and if you tell Cole about this video in his comments and just say like somebody recreated your farm and farm sim, and maybe he'll find out about this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and if you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below, and I will also include the link to the map I built this on down below, but I won't link every mod because it would take me way too long. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.